Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Oh, and that is incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So a win here in Atlanta will give them the season sweep. Now Daniels. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 3rd and 3. Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. To the air goes Daniels. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tucker Kraft with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 on the 27-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Isaiah Pacheco hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw is Daniels. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl quarterback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
Joey Slye set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
This thing is still messed up.
And he returns this to the 22. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here, 1st and 10. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take it down before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And the offense continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. He'll start the drive here with Pacheco. Now he's free to midfield. And down to the 29-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. The Falcons are 1-9 now on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
2nd and 4. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete.
Again, how am I saying one?
And he's going to have a Falcons first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give right side for Pacheco. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10. They look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Jones now on the return. And the Saints will take over here at the 12-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation and making those types of throws. Down near the goal line.
And got his man complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Tucker Kraft with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jair makes a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Daniels. He's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. Here's Guerrero. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Isaac Guerrero. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Pushing his way through. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Bitch down, big titties. You say one things, big fitness. Sitting out the flight, in your big cities.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Moving it over to 45. And down to the 28-yard line. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks.
Touchdown! And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO to keep it himself. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
He gets it to Johnston. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Quentin Johnston, 36 yards. And the Saints add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is out to 15 now. Now there's the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Parker, as a former defensive back, that's almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
And he'll try for the first with Pacheco. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
Here's the Falcons. First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Pass to Bellinger on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They're going to look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Daniel Bellinger, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. It's complete. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Not good at all. Just 24 yards there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with only 9 seconds remaining, not much time, we'll see how they play this. He's got it, complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Bronco switch.
Now on 1st down, he's going to sneak it. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be from 56 yards out. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And that will keep this a 15-point game.
it's happening right now.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and when they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Now he's going to step up and run. Throw out to Bellinger. He's got it along the sideline. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
How did I put that one in the
Tyreek Hill, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Quentin Johnston, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Saints are able to extend their lead.
79 Broncos, 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for two, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 129 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They go play action here on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Saints are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Daniel Bellinger from 8 yards out. And the Falcons take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead. As it, oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards. Daniels looking to throw. Now a deep one for Johnston. And this is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. Quentin Johnston, 40 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And all deep in his home territory, he coughs up the football. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
The life's crazy.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 143 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on second and less than a yard. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
It's now third and less than a yard.
On third down, it's Pacheco. And he's going to have the Falcons first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And oh, caught it up. And this is picked up by the Saints.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they... And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10.
38 yards on the play.
To throw is Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a 4-yard shy of the 5. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. Now Daniels. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
19. 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready. 69. 19. Tiger. 19.
To the air goes Daniels. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
He'll try to do it himself. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Dangerous return man showing it here. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Okay, ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. 157 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Running left and keeping Pacheco. And for one of a few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
They'll set up the throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate. It was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Going to look deep here for Pacheco. And my goodness, another interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Saints are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball at a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. From the Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing now is Daniels. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught at the bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Eighteen, 79 Broncos.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. play. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. The Falcons on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is third down and 12. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Byron Young in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. He'll drop to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now. What we can control here is how the final plays develop.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Here complete this one to Watson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
Second and 1. And now here's another interception. And the Saints are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's complete downfield out left to his running back. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it first and 10. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Man open left side, it's his running back with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down.
79, Cup 19, Cup 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Point after here coming up. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. One side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for the Saints, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, their woes continue as the record falls now to 1-10. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.